Hello everyone, today is day 7 of 32. We're still here celebrating my birthday, and today I want to talk about living with HIV. Yeah, living with HIV. You know, I was diagnosed with HIV when I was only 8 years, and no, 18 years. And the people who are born with it, and the people who get it at work, wherever. So I know one way or the other, we find ourselves living with HIV. And I know it's not easy. I know, I know the stigma that comes with it, the rejection and everything that comes with living with HIV. But that's not why we are here. We are here because we want to talk about the importance of disclosure. And I want to talk to a few people because I've been receiving questions around why should one disclose? Why am I finding it so easy? All those kind of things. So I want to say, it's not like I've always found it easy. Like I said in my last video that in a healing process, there's a stage where you don't even want to talk about whatever that is happening to you, whatever that is hating you. Like you don't even want to revisit it. So it's not like I've always found it easy. There was a time where I didn't even want to talk about my status. But I realized that maybe there are people who might need to get strength from me, and I decided to come out. Because when I first found out that I'm HIV positive, Gojo, it was in 2009. Like that thing was scary and deadly. Like everyone would just think, oh, Mara, like I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get sick, and everyone is going to know about me and all those kind of things. So for me, when I got infected with the virus, I had no information, and the only thing that I could see just in front of me was death. That's why I thought it's better for me to take my life than to be sick, and people see that I've been sick, and then all those kind of things. But guess what? Since 2019, I'm here. I've never really get sick, like ever. I get sick, yes, flu, blah, 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 blah. I never had an HIV-related disease. And it's been like almost 14 years now. 2009, no. 2009 to now is almost 14 years. By December, I'll say I've been living with this for 14 years now. So when I first found out about my virus, I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, people are going to judge me. Oh, I'm gonna get sick. All those kind of things. But I got educated about the virus. I got educated. The more I got educated, the more I understood the virus, and the more I realized the importance of taking care of me, taking care of myself. And taking care of myself meant being able to disclose. Even if it was not disclosing to the world, but disclosing at least to the partner, the person that I'm sleeping with, to say I'm HIV positive. Then we have to use protection. Then I have to take my medication every day without worrying, or what will he say? See? So part of my healthy living was disclosure, even if it was not for the world, but for the people that I'm living with. I started disclosing with my family. I told them that this is what is happening, and they took it quite well. I started to get more educated about it. I started to disclose it to my kids. Then I came to a point where I say, because I used to not disclose to a person, and I get involved with that person when then we are in a relationship, and then we are in love, and then we get to a stage where we need to move to the next stage of the relationship where the protection part has to be removed and everything. And I'm like, I'm HIV positive, and that person will say, no, I cannot date you. And that used to really destroy me. Then I decided to say, I'm putting disclosure before everything. When we meet on our first date, I will tell you that my name is Kate. I'm a mother of 3, which is something I never compromise my kids. I'm a mother of 3, and I'm living with HIV. So that when you decide for us to go on a next date, you know that you're dealing with this person who's HIV positive, and then she's raising 3 kids. So disclosure for me became very important, because I knew once I've done that, for you to come back, you know what you're dealing with. So when I decide to fall in love with you, then I know that you made peace with my situation. Then that way it became easy, and I dealt with rejection, because I knew that when I tell you on the first date, there you decide right there, and If you reject me, it's fine. I'm not attached to you. But then if you reject me after 3 months or 6 months of being in a relationship, now it goes deep. Like, it's painful because I'm used to you. I'm falling in love. I'm dependent on you now. Then it becomes so painful. But if you say I cannot do this on the first date, like, okay, fine, I lost. Okay, I wanted more with you, but it can't work because of this. Then I don't have a problem. So what I'm saying is that disclosure is not easy. It's very heavy. The first few talks that I did, public talks that I did about my status, every day I felt naked. I felt like I just removed something from my body. Like, I felt like I lost something. It, instead of giving me strength, it weakened me. Like, I felt weak immediately after, like, talking about my status on public platforms. So it's not easy. That's why I always tell people, for you to disclose about anything, you have to be ready, because there are two ways people are going to react to disclose. Some are going to be negative, which is something you don't need, and some are going to be positive, which is what you need. So you have to be ready to deal with the negative part and the positive part when you are about to disclose. But disclosure is very good and healthy for you, because you then don't have to worry about what will people say, what will people think of me, what will this guy say when I take my medication. He will know that you're taking your, and they will even remind you, baby, you didn't have your medication. Or kagai, they will tell you, Kolo, I saw medication today. Then that way you have like a huge support structure. Longer people will be there, and then they will help you through the process, and then all of that. But what I can say, disclosure is very important. And one last thing, living with HIV is never anyone's choice. We don't choose to say we want the virus. And I will take this more to people who are born with this. I know it's difficult. You must be blaming your parents. You must be blaming the world. You must be blaming God. You must be thinking that things are not fair. And then you think that you don't deserve this. Yes, you don't deserve this. Actually, no one deserves to live with HIV. But it's here. And the minute you find out you are HIV positive, it doesn't matter to go around saying, hey, I don't deserve this. Hey, my boyfriend could have not infected me. My girlfriend could have done that. Hey, my husband could have not went out and then got this and bring it here. The minute you are diagnosed with HIV, there's no need or hanging over things that could have. It happened, and now you are living with it. Find solutions in what you are dealing with. Live healthy, take your medication, look after yourself, take extra care of yourself. HIV is very manageable, and people are living with it healthy out there. I see many people doing very well, more than I am doing. I sometimes think I am letting myself down, but I see many people doing very well living with the virus. So you don't have to go around stressing over things that you cannot change. Sometimes you worry about, so I should have acted like this, but you didn't, and you are here. Then why not deal with what you are having currently, and stop worrying about what could have, because that really will not help. So that's all I'll say for today. I'm hoping again that I'll come back with more videos, and some of those videos that I might come back with, it will be guided by you. Maybe you can tell me what is it that you want me to talk about, and then I will bring it here. Remember, I'm launching a new brand, Musadike Plan, and please support the brand. Kita plan as Musadi. So I'm depending on you. And your favorite book, December 2000, still available for only 200 rand. Counting on you. I'm coming back for more.